Okay, everybody, for my African Americans, I want you to see something here. This here is a traditional African food, but it should look very familiar to you. This is rice and beans. Look at these beans. Get a close up of these beans. Can you see them good? All right, you see these beans? All right. So, what you think is uniquely African American culture, right? What you think the food, that's a big part of our culture. The big part of our culture is what we eat. We think that, like these beans, we call them black-eyed peas. It's inherent, it's in our culture. We eat these during New Year's. We eat these during different celebrations. This is the main staple in the foods that we eat, and we consider this African American cultured food, part of soul food, right? But what you don't know is it's not African American culture. It's African culture. It's African food. This is African food we brought from Africa. All right, that's what this is. Black-eyed peas and rice. So this is something that you think that is uniquely yours. This is African food. So you've been practicing and eating African food in your African traditional way this whole time. You had absolutely no idea. These beans are very special in Nigeria and in other parts of Africa. These beans are eaten during different traditions, ceremonies, and we continue this on in America as African Americans. So it's just something I wanted to show you, something small that we don't think of. There's other foods like okra, sweet potatoes, yams, the other things that we eat, like you eat the yam, right? The reason why we eat the yam and we value the yam over regular white potatoes is because we couldn't get the yams that we the African yams like this one. You see this? This is our food. This is the yam, okay? This is traditional African food that we brought to the Americas. You see this rice? You see the rice? Rice is only grown in 2 places. Rice is grown in Asia and Africa. Rice, we brought rice to America, beans to America, okra to America, yams to America, and various other foods that we consider soul food. Cornbread and various other things that we think is African American food, it's also just African food. They have it over here, they just call it something different. So I just wanted to quickly show you that. We all eat the exact same foods. We are practicing African culture as African Americans. Just keep that in mind. It's Afro Think Tank, learn something, teach them. I'm out.